Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's Mecca with the Well-Balanced Life. And today we are going to get, I forgot something, hold on. Class is in session. So today guys, I'm going to teach you something that I learned from a book that I read a few years ago before I got into wellness coaching business. And this exact one of these activities is what I use with my clients when I coach them as well. It is called the Wheel of Life. And this will help you balance your life. So we're going to jump right into it. Number one is self-care and personal growth. That's anything from fitness and health to nutrition to tackling your fears and just strengthening your weaknesses. You cannot do anything else in your life and get balanced in areas until you start working on personal growth. So I'm going to explain how this works before I go into it. So here's an example. Let's say self-care. And as far as fitness comes, I'm like a 10, you know? But as far as it comes as my friends' relationships, I'm more of a 6 or 7 because I need to spend more time with friends, reaching out to them, because most of the time I'm spending time doing fitness, making money, relaxing, and things of that nature. So your balance, of course, when all of these are at a 10. So the goal is to get above 5, so halfway. Be honest with yourself. You only know where you are. This can be an exercise that you do alone. You can do it with a friend. You can do it with a group. You can do it if you have a business. Anything. It doesn't matter. But this will help you to see if you're balanced. This is the Wheel of Life. Let's say you have a business. You can say, okay, our finances, the cleanliness of the company, the staff, how quick do we respond to customers, sales, and just scale it from 1 to 10. So I'll go on now. Environmental sensitivity. Your environment, like where do you live, where do you go, where do you hang out, how do you feel, because your environment has a lot to do with your personal growth. You cannot thrive if you're in a bad environment. I'll give you an example. I will go and do other things and go see other people and friends of that nature or family, and if the environment is not right, if it's too much complaining and negativity going on around and I'm not used to that, or no one is thriving or trying to develop themselves, or let's say this, I'm a health freak, so anytime I'm around someone, you know, and if they're not into that, it's like a contradiction. It's the opposite, so it's going to be really hard for me. That means that environment is not good for me. So think about your environment, like where you live and where you hang out, your home, your work environment, anything of that nature. So see what lever you're on and circle the number. You want to keep increasing yourself, your environment, or whatever, wherever you are, until you get to 10, until your whole circle is at 10. So spirituality is meditation and being at peace and prayer and having meaning in life, something that is bigger than you, is bigger than life. It's something you're living from within. Where are you at on the chart for spirituality? Then intimacy, your relationships with your spouse and things of that nature. How is that relationship? Do you guys go out? Are you guys sexually intimate? Are you guys, your communication levels up to par in your relationship? Do you share with each other? Do you guys switch tasks? Anything of intimacy. So you, on the scale of 1 to 10, you see, and I have it written down in the line. So if you take a piece of paper and you draw your circle, take this, because each of these should add up. It should be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So if 80%, right? If the whole board is 80% and that's all 10s, you're going to total everything up out of 80% and you see where you at. So your goal is to get to 80%. So family. Now, do you spend time with your family? Are you connected with your family? Do you guys share ideas with each other? Where are you at with your family? How often do you talk to them? How often do you see them? Things of that nature. Have you reached out to someone and let them know just something nice? What is it? On the scale of 1 to 10. And you put it down here. family relationships and you say, oh, I'm going to be at about 60% or 6 with my family, or 6, things of that nature. Friends relationships, like I gave an example before, I am like a 6 or a 7 with my friends. I don't talk to them as much, and not because I don't love my friends. I love them. They're the only one who understands my crazy self. So because I'm spending most of my time strengthening other areas, but this is very important to me because this is life. If one of these things fall off, we are unbalanced. You start to feel, I start to feel as if I'm isolating myself away from the world when I don't spend time with my friends, or I'm not speaking to them, or I don't know what they're up to. So I'm like a 6 and a 7 here. Relaxation. Are we spending time with yourself? I'm at a 10 with this. I spend too much time relaxing. So meditation, getting my good rest, 8 hours of sleep every night, the spa, acupuncture, just vacation. Where are you at? Do you relax? Do you take some time out for yourself and breathe? And it's also recreation as well. Every Sunday, I dedicate Sundays to doing nothing. That is nothing. But I do have recreation in there. I make sure I go to the movies every Sunday. If you know me personally, now you know me because you guys are personal. I go to the movies every Sunday. And most people know that I dance as a hobby. It's like a born talent. I make sure I do that every week because that's something that I must do to keep me happy. Money, your career, your finances. How are you on a scale of 1 to 10? With that, are you in the career you want to be in? If not, you want to get to 10 on that. If you're not making the right amount of money, and here's a bonus for budgeting and saving. You should have 6 to 12 months saved in your bank account for emergencies of what your total expenses is per month. So let's say your expenses is $2,000 a month. You need to at least have $12,000 saved up. You will be good in that area. And you can also break these down. So you say money. Savings. On a scale of 1 to 10, how am I with savings? I know I'm supposed to have 6 to 12 months of savings in my account. Bam. I do have that. So I'm at a 10. How am I with budgeting after savings? And how do I budget the money that I do have, like miscellaneous or things of that nature? And if I have $200 to spend each week, that means I have $800 a month. But I get my check every 2 weeks. I spend it as soon as I get it, and the next week I don't have $200. That means you're probably like a 3 or a 4 in that area. Or career-wise, you'll say, I want to be a fitness instructor as in my career, and right now I am training people online, so that means I'm about a 7, but my goal is to own a gym. That is a 10, so I'm moving from 7 to 10. So you see how I'm saying that? That's how you do that. And guys, this does wonders, and if you make sure you do this with everything in your life, you will stay balanced. It's not that we can't handle things in life, it's just that we fail to do this, and we fail to think on paper, and we fail to look and see where we are. You have to go in and be honest with yourself. So I hope this helps you, and if you have any comments, make sure you comment below. If you need coaching, just hit me up, meccabookings@gmail.com. Until next time, guys, peace.